Hey, hey, welcome back. Well, before you're gonna say, what the hell is this guy? Is he in Sweden or in Narnia? Well, no, I'm not in Sweden, nor in Narnia. I'm actually in the UK, just crossing the top of the M62, as we do always. My favorite place. And look at the snow! Oh my god, yeah. Winter is upon us. Now, probably by the time this video will be posted, you all know that Storm Arwen just passed through the UK. And I was just thinking, Storm Arwen. I mean, who decides when and if a storm should get a name? Because it's Arwen, you know. Arwen, I don't know if it is it the guy who discovered the storm. Was Arwen a stormy guy? Was he a destroyer? Who's Arwen, first of all? Who's Arwen, and why is the storm named after him? Because if you were me, I would name the storms like, you know, like a bit more of a friendly name, like Bobby. Do you know what I mean? Bobby. Well, Storm Bobby is coming. And we're all like, haha, it's Bobby. You know Bobby. He just comes and goes, leaves a bit of snow here and there, but I mean, it's Bobby. We're fine. And then we go out the houses and the next door's neighbor's trampoline just falls over our car. And we're gonna say, it's Bobby. What you gonna do? You know how it is. It's just Bobby. Because if you're gonna say Storm Arwen, everybody will be Arwen. Jesus Christ, that's a Viking name or something. Now, of course, the worst of the storm has now passed. But last night, I mean, it's still windy. You can probably see me struggling holding the truck on a straight line. So right about here, last night, the storm hit really, really, really bad. From what I read on the news this morning, there were about 40 trucks stuck right here on the top of the M62. So don't think it's the funniest thing in the world to be stuck here. I mean, what you gonna do, right? It's not like we're gonna start a snowball fight or something, because we're pretty much left without maybe food, water for at least 6-8 hours. I don't know. I don't think it was fun. And I've also seen Jesus, now I'm struggling. I've seen a BB truck with a Menzies trailer. It was tipped somewhere. The wind just tipped it over. And that's a real risk. You see, like that guy, he has a tall trailer with a curtain sider. Basically, it's gonna mean that you're actually a kite. Very dangerous, very, very dangerous. Of course, especially if you're gonna be empty. The temperature difference, it's pretty big. Because I've set off from Liverpool at 5 or 6 degrees, and right here at the top we've got 0 degrees right now. Don't think this snow will melt today if it stays on 0. And if another front is gonna come tonight, it's gonna create more problems. But luckily it's Saturday today, and I should be clear of any problems, because I'm going to Bradford now. I'm going Bradford, and I'm going south. I'm going Rugby, and then coming back to Liverpool. So I should be safe. Should be safe. So I remember someone asking me if I can explain how the retarder works, or how should we use it. Well, I'm just gonna tell you how I use it. So first of all, if it's weather like this, it's gonna be like negative temperature, minus, we've got now minus 0.5, so very close to freezing point. But there is a lot of salt on the motorway. So right now I would say the ice cannot form, but you never know. So what I do is, why are we going so slow? So what I do is I only try to engage the first step of the retarder. Most of them have 3 steps, 3 or more. I don't know. Maybe some trucks have only 1 step, which is not the retarder. Actually, it's engine brake and obturator. It's not a retarder on the, because the retarder is on the drive shaft. So yeah, I only use it on the first step, and I'm trying to slow down with the brakes. Now the reason for that is because if you're gonna push it maybe in the 3rd or 4th position, you have to remember that this acts only on the drive wheels. So if it doesn't have enough grip, there is a risk of you getting jackknifed. So yeah, that's how I use it, only on the first one. And as well, if it's like heavy rains, like if there's a lot of water on the motorway, I use it only on the first step, and I'm trying to slow down with the foot brake. See how they cut this? See how they cut it? The curtain. Fucking thieves. Look at that. Look at that hole in the curtain. Absolutely fearless. Just fucking fearless. Look at that. Yeah, thieves. A lot of thieves around Leeds area, unfortunately, but that's the truth. Most of the cases of trailer thefts happen around here, Bradford, Leeds, this area. And I remember when I had my own truck, my drivers, one of my drivers was stuck on a loading place for hours and hours. I think they kept him there for about 5 hours, and he kept telling them, the guys who loaded them, that I'm gonna run out of time, please can you hurry up, I'm gonna have to find somewhere to park. And I think they took that in consideration, and they kept him there, and they finished loading just before he ran out of time. Now he just pulled out of this warehouse. He parked, of course, on the same street because he didn't have time, he didn't have where to go. And during that night, we were robbed from that trailer. But the interesting thing is, I mean, they cut the whole fucking trailer, like this, like pieces of curtain like this, just slashed all over the place. And the only thing they stole was some chemicals. Then the police told us that from those chemicals, these guys were making some kind of drugs, something like something that will hit you like weed, because it's a smoking drug, tastes like weed and all that, but it's just shit sprayed with these substances, with those chemicals. So those thieves knew exactly where to look for and what to steal. And I'm sure that those guys who loaded the trailer had something to do with it. But Of course, I don't know if the police did anything or not, because usually they just give you a case number and off you go. They absolutely don't care. Now, of course, all the stuff inside the trailer is insured, but it doesn't look good when you're gonna collaborate with these expedition houses, because yeah, it just doesn't look good on your CV, you know. But definitely those guys from the warehouse had something to do with this case. But yeah, really nasty stuff, that those drugs. We had them in Romania as well a couple of years ago, and they used to sell them like on the shops, you know. Very strange. One of the names of these drugs was Marichuka. Fucking hell. I know a lot of people who went really bad on that stuff. On Marichuka. I prefer, if it's gonna be something, it's gonna be natural for me. Do you know what I mean? Don't try cheaper stuff or chemical stuff, because it's really no good. Right, so we've got a bit of nighttime driving. Got 200 kilometers. What's that? About 120 miles. So we are in Bradford now, and it's 0.5 degrees. And we are going south. We're going to Rugby. I'm very curious how what's the temperature difference between here and there. My bet is going to be at least 2 or 3 degrees warmer down there. I've checked the Google Maps, and all the motorways appear to be open. But the problem is they're gonna start shutting them down after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So from there I'll still have 2.5 hours to drive back to Liverpool. But it's Saturday today, so I'm just hoping they won't shut the M6, because it's very frustrating going into these diversions. Just wasting a lot of time. And it's my last day for me today, after five days of work. I'm gonna be honest, I can't wait to get home. I've just passed the junction with the Snake Pass Road, and there were signs saying that the lane number 3 is getting closed because of snow. But the thing is, so lane 3 was half covered in snow. It doesn't make any sense. Why are they not cleaning the whole lane? Because it's getting very narrow, because it's covered, then gets wide again. So it's not properly clean for some reason. Don't know why they won't clean it. Sure, you can't see too much, but doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you can see it now on my right. See the plow going in, but only on the half of the lane. Now we got 40 miles an hour limit. I think that's a speed camera as well. Just gonna slow down. Yeah, there's an X on the lane. been 24 hours. You would expect that to be clean now, to be plowed, but for some reason it's not. They just put an X on the lane and that's it. Birmingham, baby. Yeah, we done our thing in Rugby. Quick drop and swap, and now on our way back. So fortunately or unfortunately, or depends how you see it, nothing happened today. The storm passed. Now it's just cold. It's 0 degrees right now in Birmingham. It was 0 degrees in Rugby. The storm has passed. The skies are filled with stars. So I could say I had an easy day. No events. I would say fortunately, because to be honest, I'm already doing what 12 almost 13 hours today on my last day of the week, and that's fine. I didn't want it to get stuck in the snow or something. Another thing that's awkward here in the UK, that I mean, not necessarily awkward, because I'm in that group of people as well. You don't have to have winter tires on your car. So when even the smallest snow falls on the road, you're gonna be in danger. I mean, you're gonna be in danger from about 4 degrees. So anything below 4 degrees plus, it's not quite ideal to have summer tires on. And I think 99% of the cars in the UK have only summer tires, and that can make situation even more unpleasant. But to be honest, so I don't know, since when I'm in the UK, I think I've only proper drove on snow just once in what, 5 years, something like that. But I would definitely recommend anyone to get winter tires. So to be honest, I'm quite enjoying this evening, early nighttime driving. But I don't know if I'm just lucky today, or is it just because it's Saturday, there are no roadworks, like roadworks that would just shut down the motorways. Am I just lucky or not? I don't know, maybe. I didn't get any diversions off the motorway this week, but I know they can be very, very frustrating. So if you're gonna go up the M6, and let's say from, I don't know, 13 to 14 they shut down the motorway, you have to go around through all the villages and all that. That's really frustrating. But if the traffic is clear, like now, I mean, it's a delight. It's a delight to drive on this kind of traffic. And now right here it's busy because we are in Birmingham. But right after we pass Birmingham, it's gonna be lovely. Just a lovely drive. Sometimes even on the M62 they shut 3 lanes out of 4, and they oh fucking hell, what the hell are you doing? So yeah, even during the night, if they shut 2 or 3 lanes, they can create a bit of a delay, maybe 10-15 minutes sometime, even 11 o'clock in the night on the M62. because from 4 lanes they've shot 3 of them and they're just running 1 of them. I think I've waited one time about 15 minutes in the back of a queue. I was like, fucking hell, and it was 11 o'clock in the night. So yeah, a bit frustrating that, but usually it's okay. Yeah, not bad at all. So yeah, I think we're gonna end it here, guys, because just wanted to do a quick check-in vlog to let you know everything is okay. I hope you're okay as well. I hope the storm didn't affect you or anything. So yeah, stay close. The van build is coming. It's gonna be here really soon. And stay safe. And I shall see you next time. So take care. Bye.